Hi you guys, and welcome to the Sagittarius weekend reading. I hope you guys are doing really well. Hope you guys are, in your higher self so you can get these good results especially over this very, very interesting time period that we're all in together right now. Okay, so the first card that we got actually did come up in the pre-meditation as well. I don't know where that came from. Before I get started any further, I just want to say this is a general reading. Of course, take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. If you want a personal reading or the program, I have those available in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. All right, so Six of Cups coming through strong right away. Okay, Six of Cups, we're hoping, we're so emotionally invested in this relationship, and I think both sides really are. Again, maybe if it doesn't seem that way, there's kind of this calm before, not before the storm, but a calm before the true initial start, I guess you could say. Like, it's coming through as like the big, the big starting celebration. It's like there are milestones and there is a movement in the emotional, realm that is so important to get everything else started. So it's almost like that domino effect, and the emotions are changing first. So if you don't see everything, just realize you're not going to see a lot of changes on the emotions right away. But just have faith, that things are moving, things are changing, we are growing. And again, this is so much to do with our inner state of mind, inner state of peace. We are realizing, this full kind of acceptance that we do need to have our own personal, and we talked about this in the last reading that we did actually with Sagittarius, I believe, our own gratification, our own validation, okay? It comes from our own selves, not from others. And if we are using our person for that, it's always going to taint the relationship. You have to, be happy on your own. You can't just only be happy because you have a relationship. It's just one of those things, and it's growing who we are, and it's growing our understanding, in our day-to-day lives and our spirituality as well. Okay. So again, there's this Mercury Scorpio energy of this, everything is deeper, the happiness is more meaningful, and even the times of uncertainty right now are really getting you somewhere again, and emotionally. Okay. I think what a lot of us want is just this, what we catch ourselves getting sucked into is this, again, kind of using the show of a relationship, using, the outside exhibitions, symbologies of what a relationship is to show off, to, to fit the status quo, all of these types of things. And it's finally realizing, no, this is not doing what other people, want me to do, whether it's showing off, making them believe I'm a certain way, or my partner and I are a certain way, just to, possibly, for popularity, it's almost like putting on a show for social media type of vibe. And again, this doesn't have to be the exact thing that's happening with you, but where is that energy, that type of energy manifesting itself in your life right now is always the question. We have to be ruthless to look at our own selves, our own, really our habits. And again, these long-standing kind of judgments that we put on something. And it's kind of like waking up and realizing, like, wait, whoa, why am I doing it this way? Why do I feel like I have to do that? This isn't really making me happy anymore. And it's this self-love, this emotional work that we do that leads us to being able to not care so much about what other people think, because we've already got that own emotional validation. Okay, so using, again, coming to a love, horoscope, getting more out of it than just, oh, what's going to happen with me and my person. This is getting this deeper emotional message of my videos, a deeper emotional healing in my program. Again, down in the description box below, check it out. The most inexpensive, best self-help thing you will ever do. I can guarantee that. I mean, people are just out to make money these days, and I really want to help people. I really want to raise the vibration. And this is how we do it once and for all, okay, is to commit to not this, you know, oh, just working that popularity contest and, you know, doing this and this and that to, again, kind of show off or do what I think is what I used to think was going to make me happy. Getting real with your emotions is the only way to deepen this relationship. Because our deeper relationship with ourselves is the guideline, is the baseline for our relationship, of course, with everybody else. We know this. Deep down, we already know these things. It's a matter of, again, reminding ourselves of them and remembering them, okay? You already almost have, like, everything you already want. It's just a matter of being able to receive it, being able to be on that emotional frequency. Otherwise, it's yours. You already, I mean, there is this blessed, you know, you're doing maybe relatively well despite, you know, everybody's having ups and downs right now. But I think, again, this gratitude, realizing how well you are actually doing, how strong, again, you actually are, okay? And even emotionally, I feel like there's been a not giving yourself enough credit for being emotionally strong, for doing this emotional work, any emotional work that you may have been doing up until this point, any work on, you know, that's been leading you to your true happiness. Because this whole process, again, is helping you realize, again, these habits that you don't need to focus on anymore. You don't necessarily want to wake up and do that every day. That's what you used to do. But again, we're all going through this humongous change. And for you, again, there's this deeper emotional, and it could be a little bit of, you know, I'm okay standing on my own right now. I know my person's there. I'm not going to freak out and worry if my person doesn't text me, doesn't call me, you know, or doesn't do exactly what, you know, I used to maybe want them to do or think that a person had to do in a relationship. Getting real just keeps coming up, okay? There's a bit of a practicality too coming through. Relationships with this Venus in Virgo, settling into what actually works, what is practical. How can we make this love and this relationship fit more into our everyday life in a better way, okay? We have Prince of Cups. Again, we're changing, we're growing so much right now emotionally. Huge, deep emotional changes. And again, a realization, shifting of where, a deeper understanding of where your emotional happiness is going to lie, what it actually comes from. And again, it's this full waking up and realizing, growing up and realizing that somebody else is never going to make you happy. Even if you have your person, you know, and that's all you're relying on, it's not going to make you happy. Okay. It's not lopsided anymore. It can't be lopsided. You have to come correct. You have to come whole. You have to come healed. That's why the priority in the, I'm always going to tell you, is with inner healing work. Because again, that relationship with yourself. And again, when the relationship with yourself is changing, yes, you can expect to see everything on the outside change eventually. When you have completed, you know, when you are in that next cycle and when you have gotten to that next level, okay? Pulling out all the tricks here to make this change happen. Don't give up. Don't turn around. This is following through with, and this is maybe going into some deeper, like really deep emotional catacombs in order to make this change. And again, it could be things that have happened, you know, emotionally to you way back in the past, adolescence or before, that you have to deal with emotionally. That's what the whole program is about. Going through, guys, the holistic law of attraction, the shadow work into the inner child healing is the most easy, natural pathway to take to your inner child healing. I support you throughout it. I tell you how to build yourself up because inner child healing can be a lot, okay? But again, the more deeper we are connected and whole with ourselves. And again, that's how we do this, is by clearing out all this crap, all these thoughts, beliefs, and expectations. We clear the negative ones out that we've collected over the years by doing all of the program, from the holistic, again, law of attraction, shadow work, to inner child healing. Who is the boss? Who is in charge? This is that Aries energy. No, we're not going to no longer be that lower, you know, Mars vibration or energy in our lives at all. Our actions, you know, we're not going to let them we're not going to let ourselves do the things we used to do, act in that same way, in that lower way. We are rising, and the way we are conquering that is by going within. Okay, see this psychedelic energy here? I love it. Okay, new ideas, new ways of controlling yourself, new ways of keeping yourself in check. Shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. Okay, when you go within, like, the doors that are opening for you are amazing. I wish I could just get this to really focus. Crazy. There we go. Not settling, not allowing yourself to settle. Even if your person isn't ready to give you what you, again, need emotionally to be happy in this relationship, then you will go off and do the deeper emotional healing to where you're going to be able to attract it, to receive it. It's not like, oh, it's your fault. It's not victim blaming. It's taking responsibility for the frequency that you allow yourself to vibrate on. Okay? Again, we are in control of this now. We have the capabilities. We have the knowledge. We are learning and getting to this point where we can actually really control ourselves and really, you know, stop doing those dumb things that would just happen. Oh, we weren't thinking, and when our emotions were getting us off track. Okay? Much love, many blessings. Be sure and watch your other parts of your chart, especially your personal chart, and of course, the chart of your person as well. Okay? Much love, many blessings. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and especially your comments. Bye.